So the situation around where I live is the street I live on and the surrounding streets are pretty run down and shabby looking. The buildings are old and in great need of repair. Upgrades are required, yes, which is exactly what is happening right now. Many properties are being restored to their former glories. Most of Old Town is getting a makeover in 2015. Anyway, as is the case when repairs and works are being carried out, it's a bit of a disturbance. Inconvenient, but hey, there it is. I've had builders on the scaffolding outside the front room and outside the bedroom window for the past few days, and while I'm sitting there chilling out in my room getting ready for work, I overhear some of the conversations going on. Unsurprisingly, a fair percentage of talk is non-work related. Wow. It occurred to me to share the content of some of the back and forths I've heard recently. Share it with you good folks. Yeah, builder's wisdom and insightfulness. Or not. I'll let you decide. Alrighty, first up. First exchange. Hey Trevor. You hear that then on the radio about them benefit scroungers and how things have changed over the last 2 years? Your missus is on benefits, ain't she? Yeah, but I'm making more than her, and she ain't getting much really, just enough to get by. Just enough to get by, he says. Me arse, mate. Nothing personal, bruv, but it takes the piss how much money some people can get out of the system while sitting around doing fuck all. Well, hold on. She isn't doing fuck all, as you put it. She's looking after 2 kids. 2 kids who don't go to school. Yet. I mean, that's a full-time job, right? You haven't got kids running around, so you wouldn't know, mate. It's a proper nightmare. Whatever, Trevor. I say, cut all benefits and see who sinks and who swims. That's the fastest way to get rid of the deadwood. Separate the wheat from the chaff. Know what I mean, Trev? Yeah. I must say, I feel badly for Trevor as I'm listening to this. His boss doesn't seem like the most sympathetic of guys. I mean, okay, go ahead and call your employees missus, wife or girlfriend, a lazy scrounger. Good way to build team morale there. Yeah, camaraderie. Get rid of the deadwood. What's he mean by deadwood? Deadwood like hard-working single parents? Genuinely struggling to make ends meet, maybe working 2 or 3 jobs just to pay the bills? Deadwood like pensioners or severely disabled people? No, perhaps one day Mr. Let's separate the wheat from the chaff might suffer a bad injury on the job, and he may be unable to work anymore. Would he want to be cut adrift, told, sorry mate, no, you're of no use to anyone anymore, you're just a burden now, so yeah, go away, crawl away. No, I don't think he would like that. It's surely the hallmark of a decent society that we help each other out. I'm able to work and pay taxes. I want my contributions to help others out who might not be as fortunate as me. Anyway, next back and forth. You're shaking a fair bit this morning, Dave. Look at your hands. Yeah, proper trembling. Were you drinking last night? Nah, only 5 pints. I was in bed by 10. I like this. Yeah. So if you have 5 pints or less, according to Dave, it doesn't count as drinking. Yeah. I assume he meant lager or beer. I don't drink myself, so, you know, well, not these days anyway. But if I went out and did 5 pints, I might be struggling to get up and go to work the next day. Yeah. I haven't heard any cat calling or wolf whistling while these lads have been building, but I have heard a couple of them talking like this while sat eating their lunches. What about that one then, Dino? The blonde one pushing the pram. What do you reckon out of 10, mate? 10 being the highest. Ooh, I'd say a 7. A 7, eh, Dino? I'd say you were being a bit generous there, mate. I'd fuck her, but I wouldn't stay for tea and biscuits afterwards. Know what I mean, mate? See that sort over there, though? Where? By the lamppost, mate. One with the Betty Boo haircut. I bet she's a right goer. Never happy unless she's riding on a big cock. Yeah. Very insightful stuff. Apparently this guy can see a woman from a distance and tell you what she's like, what she's into. Yeah. Which is big cock, apparently. Sage words. I could tell the younger fellow, Dino, was very impressed by his mate's observation. Okay, one more. Right. When are you going on your stag do, Mark? About a month, mate. Going over to Cancun with a few of the lads. Oh yeah, sound, mate. Whereabouts is that anyway, Cancun? It's in the south of Spain, innit? Fly out from Manchester, be there in a couple of hours. Yeah, right. No one has bothered to correct young Mark and tell him that Cancun is actually in Mexico. I get the feeling he's in for a bit of a surprise. Maybe his mates booked it for him, right? And then they lied about where it is. So it can be part of the stag do joke. Yeah. But I mean, come on, if you're travelling abroad, you should at least know what country you're going to, right? Builders. Gotta love them. Well, you don't, but whatever. Anyway, I'll see you next time, folks. Take care of yourselves.